I mean, I don't even know what to say about this. Like, again, why, what, why is David Menzies? Why is he? What is he? Like, this is the content that he, imagine being a reporter. Like, you are putting on this pretense that I am a reporter. This is me doing journalism. I am doing journalism right now. This is, I mean, it says there, Rebel News. We are doing the news. We are
Would
doing
you,
journalism. And this is what he produces. I have no setup for this. This is the content we are going to watch here.
not even that
Embrace
too. It's
yourself.
like it's what Menzies produces, but also it's what Ezra allows to be produced too.
Yep. And I feel, you know what it reminds me of? I feel like the relationship between David Menzies and Ezra Levant is the relationship between Jerry Maguire and the love interest of that movie, where like, but instead of like Ezra making a big show that he was quitting the business and going solo, Sun Media collapsed and he went like, I'm going solo, and David Menzies was the only one who was like, I'll come along, boss. And then that's like explains their interest in one another, you had
Ezra really
you had
wanted
me at
that
hello,
wingman.
boss. His brain needs to be his brain does need to be preserved for science. I want to study this brain. I've mentioned this as well several times that like I don't want to talk to anyone at Rebel. I don't want to interview them. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to debate them. Except for David. I would love to just have a casual chat with David Menzies. Just a casual chat. Where I ask him just like, it doesn't even have to be about like his political beliefs, none of that. I just want to understand him a little more. Because
Favorite
he,
show, something like that. Yeah, that sort of thing. Like just pop. Where does he sit on pop culturally? Like that sort of thing,
or
right?
even just about his personal life. I want to know how he became the person he is today. There's just something weird about him that I need to figure out.
Yeah, I want to know who his favorite Gilmore Girls boyfriend of Rory was.
I can't remember their names. I was
Dean,
gonna
Jess,
give.
and Logan. I'm Team Jess all the way.
Yeah, but early Jess kind of sucked.
Yeah, but yeah,
But I
that's
guess
fair. They
out of
all
the
suck a
three,
lot.
I mean, early Dean was okay, but then Dean goes bad. Definitely, especially
Yeah,
after he
because
gets
well,
remarried.
if you ask my wife, she'll tell you that Dean was an amazing boyfriend and a great character, and then Jess came in and they had to make like Dean stupid.
Yeah, so that's a good call. Or like that's your wife's presentation of that information. I think is actually
My wife.
sorry. All right, now I gotta remember which we got. Told to read
Kim
a quote
Jong-Un is
by
copying
Stalin.
the style.
I love that
What?
it's Stalin that told us to read the quote. So here we go. Can't remember. Did we read this one? No, I don't think we read this one. Okay, here it goes. Who are our enemies? Who are our friends? This is a question of the first importance for the revolution. The basic reason why all previous revolutionary struggles in China achieved so little was their failure to unite with real friends in order to attack real enemies. A revolutionary party is the guide of the masses, and no revolution ever succeeds when the revolutionary party leads them astray. To ensure that we will definitely achieve success in our revolution and will not lead the masses astray, we must pay attention to uniting with our real friends in order to attack our real enemies. To distinguish real friends from real enemies, we must make a general analysis of the economic status of the various classes in Chinese society and of their respective attitudes towards the revolution. Analysis of the classes in Chinese society, March 1926. Okay, know who your friends are. Okay.
No fake friends.
Know who your real friends are and know who your real enemies are. I think that's some pretty good advice. I mean, it wasn't super specific, but like, yeah, I feel it. You know what the wife thing. I would pause there and I was gonna refer to them as your partner, but like, I hate partner as a word. I don't know why. And like it's more because it sounds like we're like cowboys. They're like, howdy, partner. It's just I can't get over that. So it's like I hardly ever refer to my wife as my partner for that reason specifically.
That's
Also,
just funny.
because it sounds like or like we're business partners, like we made some sort of like financial arrangement. I'm gonna say too much TV, even though I don't subscribe to that belief.
Yeah, I was thinking he's probably stuck. Like his parents put him in front of the
Oh yeah,
tube for way too long. Like this is why he has all these dated references. It's just his television like consumption probably just hooked him in that time era.
and I agree, Stolen. Who is my friend but the enemy of voice to text? True, true. Speaking of communism, I guess I'm trying to think of a good transition here. Here we go. This thing is called Kim Jong-Un is copying my style.
I was trying to think like Gangnam
That
Style.
Kim Jong-Un, such a kidder, this supreme leader who really puts the dick
God,
into
what?
the dictator. This just in from the Democratic People's Republic of
What
Korea.
the fuck?
Kim is banning his beleaguered citizens from wearing black leather trench coats. Yes.
I mean, that is a fashion faux pas for some people.
They are pretty fucking ugly, David.
It
Why
just
is
doesn't
he?
fit him either. Like it just looked way too big for his size.
Why is he doing this? He
Holy shit!
swore. I even missed it.
Yeah, he did swear.
What did he say?
Like, there's no
Oh,
need to wear it unless
dictator?
you have go-go gadget arms.
Was it the dictator line? That's the only the swear because he
Oh.
said dictator.
I guess that's a technical. Okay.
He might have said something
my
else,
hopes
but
up.
I probably missed it.
Is it really a swear when it's like also a legitimate short form of people's names?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, unless there was like
tough call.
I mean, we could just go back and it's 20 seconds. So here we can
Yeah.
digest it again. Here we
Kim
go.
Jong-un, such a kidder, this supreme leader who
Such
really
a kidder.
puts the dick into
Mug.
dictator.
Oh, it puts
This
his dick
just
in
in from the
dictator.
Okay.
Democratic People's
Okay,
Republic
fair.
of Korea.
Yeah, you got him.
Kim is banning his beleaguered citizens from wearing black leather trench coats. Yes, the
That's
North
amazing.
Korean fashion plate
Oh my
deems
god.
this to be his signature outerwear item. And sorry, Barney, Kim isn't into that whole
Barney?
sharing is caring thingy. Thus,
Oh.
stores cannot sell this item.
Why
And
is
there are reports of police
these
defrocking
these are
those citizens who have
These
had the
references are such
temerity of
stretches.
wearing black leather trench coats.
What?
oh my god. It's like it's not just dated references, but he just grabs them out of like nowhere where they're not even like contextually like good.
He is dressed like Picard on one of the detective episodes of The Next Generation. You're right.
Oh, don't you do him dirty like that.
Salt and pepper. That's still the greatest Stewart
yeah, true.
from his introducing the band Salt and Pepper on Saturday Night Live.
And so it is that Kim not only doesn't care about North Koreans starving, now he doesn't even give a rodent's rectum if they die of
Yeah.
exposure.
There it is.
But
Yeah.
how
Yeah,
odd, I mean,
rodents right
hasn't
every fucking time.
Kim Jong-Un ever heard
Say
of
yes.
Jabroni again? Like again, it's like the recycling of the old humor. It's like come on. If you're gonna be this reference, find new references. Dig in there deep.
I think similar to what you were mentioning, Joey, like you want to like talk to him or whatever. I just want like a day with him. Like, what's his average day away from the rebels like? Like, what does he do in his spare time? What does he enjoy? What's his like?
I guarantee you, it's him yelling at retail workers.
Oh my god, I'm gonna hate him
Probably
more
it.
if he does that.
This is Inspector Gadget as a Gestapo agent. Oh my god, Kim Jong Jabroni is my favorite wrestler. Yeah, and Stalin, I'm not even going to get into like the North Korean aspect of this. It's like it's so not worth it. It's just it's so pointless. This whole fucking story. I mean, I'm not even going to get into the intention, like whether Un would want to intentionally starve his people or not, or any of that bullshit, because it's completely irrelevant to the point that this asshole has nothing else to talk about other than to wear to
Wait,
complain about
I think I got it. I think I got it now. Why he's like got this as a bit. Like, why is this an actual like? Why did Menzies make this? I think he's pissed off because Kim Jong-un's fashion sense is stuck in the same era as Menzies.
Well, he is like part of what this is Kim Jong Un copying my style. So like
Yeah. Oh
he's
no. Yeah. No.
mad.
That's the obvious part. But like it's like he's pissed off. Like this is like something that aggravates him. Not just like, oh, it's quaint. Oh, it's nice. He's got good taste like I do. No, Menzies is pissed. Is what I
But I
see.
almost guarantee. I mean, part of where the People's Free Radio thing comes in, or any of these like American radio stations, or like the what is it, Radio Free Europe? Or I can't remember what the fucking names of these
Yeah.
things are. The ones that produce like anti-communist propaganda, and
Yeah. It's radio free. I think.
and there are cases where it's like something will come out of North Korea that is completely neutral or benign, and it gets stretched to like make the most like absurd claims. And I wonder if this trench coat story comes out of one of those, where it's like
I wouldn't. Yeah.
maybe
I wouldn't doubt
like
it.
at one point Kim Jong Un said a joke, and then everyone was like, Kim Jong Un mandating no more trench coats.
Oh my god.
It's quite possible that this is where this story comes from. Uh, and even if he did ban the trench coat, there could be a lot of worse things that he could do than ban a fucking trench coat. I don't care.
Yeah. Oh no.
Radio Free Roscoe? This is a reference I am not familiar with.
I think it's like it was like a young
Imitation is
adult
the
Sorry.
sincerest form.
What was that?
show. It's a TV show. I don't remember. I
Okay.
think my little brother watched it.
There. Oh, look at that smile. They're so happy.
Form of flattery. Oh, those poor North Koreans. They've always had to deal with the police and the thought police, and now they got to contend with the fashion police. Just think of Joan Rivers
Okay.
sporting an AK-47.
That's
Sorry, best
actually pretty
joke he's had.
good. I like that one. Yeah.
Just what, the Joan Rivers holding an AK-47?
No, the fashion police.
I know.
Or this. Oh, chat. Okay.
Well, it's like when you go through like the metrics of just like all the things that you can be mad about. I don't know. If he was right about the fact that he's starving his people, that's probably where I would focus my my interest in, not the fashion fucking story.
Yeah. Oh, I remember this show. Holy shit! It's been a
Look,
while.
it's not that I am entirely against banning certain items of haberdashery. The color blue
Haberdashery.
tuxedo, the polyester leisure suit, bell-bottom jeans, those are high crimes against
Oh my god,
fashion.
he's so stuck in the 70s. Seriously. Let it go, man. Like, God.
And what's wrong with that look?
I know. If you could wear it, rock it. I'm not going to knock you for that. But, like, let's be real here. He's not going to be able to pull that suit off.
Why not? My dad wore a suit like this to his wedding. So there you go.
Oh, well.
Cool. Part of their time. This man has 70s PTSD. That's right. I mean, he probably remembers the 50s and 60s. And therefore, like,
perfect for
yeah. I'm convinced Menzoid is supposed to make viral content for the Rebel, but he's a little too unhinged to ever land anything big. Like, this is supposed to be funny, and it is, but not in the way that he wants to be. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
He's
even
gonna
think...
he's going to hit something good sooner or later, but, like, it's going to be a while, I think.
I don't think it's ever going to happen. Like, I honestly think it is literally just like, again, it's the Jerry Maguire thing. He was just the one person who was like, tied himself to Ezra's flag when Ezra decided to go off on his own. And that was that aspect of loyalty Ezra has just clung to throughout the tenure of Rebel News so far. It's like, I can't let him go.
He's constant.
He sleeps at the office. He never leaves.
He's always putting in the hours, and I can't fault him for that.
I realize he just keeps yelling at OLG and LCBO staff all the time, but like, what are we gonna do? He's creating free stuff, so we might as well just post it to the YouTube. Whatever.
I swear, there's got to be like there's gotta be an amount of like material that he's done for free. Like he's like kind of an intern, an unpaid intern in a way almost.
I mean, but they do give like because clearly Menzies doesn't know how to edit this shit. You know what I mean? So he clearly there's a staff
Just lets
member.
him free. Just
I'm,
lets him be alone. Like you do stuff, have fun.
yeah, because like Mocha is usually the one that was filming with him like on scene. So 100% he's a company man. He's a company man. Yeah.
Mr. Leisure suit, bell-bottom jeans, those are high crimes against fashion. And while fashion tends to recycle itself, these items should never come back from the dead. But when it comes to fashion and
Aren't
heads
bell
of
bottoms coming
state,
back like
how
right now?
about this?
They were in
Uh,
the '90s.
A lot of it just comes back and goes and like whatever. Like imagine being this caught up about like what people dressed like in the 70s and be like they committed fashion crimes. So like apparently Menzies is a fashion fascist just like Kim Jong-Un here. So if Menzies got control, he would ban the bell bottom jeans.
Can we ban the Pierre Elliott Trudeau red rose on the lapel, accompanied by the equally
Why?
uber
What?
effeminate pirouette? You see, back in the 60s and 70s, Papa Trudeau thought he was the cat's ass doing those pirouettes. One time, he even did a pirouette behind the back of Queen Elizabeth. Maybe.
Oh my god,
We're back to Pierre.
he slighted the queen by doing a pirouette behind her. Oh dear, somebody get the fainting salts again. How dare he insult the queen with such a display of femininity? Oh my god, he's such an idiot. Oh, like yeah, every story today, it's always goes back to Pierre somehow. He truly died in 1979. Oh my god, he can't hurt you. The man died, David. He can't hurt you. Oh my god, it's well, I don't even know what I like. I watched this and was like, I don't know what I'm watching anymore. My brain has melted. And again, how is this? How is this effeminate? Why do you keep doing this, lady boy? What a stupid thing to say. And again, we never recovered. The queen is no longer on her money after this happened. She felt so ashamed to be a part of this country. What a
Well, can we all please pirouette and make that happen?
yeah. It's because Pierre Trudeau said welcome to the 1980s and so Menzies decided to stay in the 70s. He clearly hated being in the 70s too. He didn't want those bell-bottom jeans.
That seems so cutting edge cool in yesterdecade, but looking at those photos today, Queen Elizabeth comes across as so classy and so regal, while Pierre Elliott Trudeau.
So classy and so regal as she stands with her back towards the dude. Whatever, bro. All right, here we go.
Hey, Queen Elizabeth comes across as so classy and so regal, while Pierre Elliott Trudeau kind of resembles.
I mean, sure. Apparently, Pierre Elliott Trudeau is the Austin Powers of his time. Apparently. There you go. Not at all. What the fuck? No, it was the pirouetting, and like I don't know, like again the 70s hatred, so much 70s hatred. In the US, a lot of the talking heads A/B test talking points to see if they get traction. I think Menzies is trying to do something similar, except he's not smart enough to be a pundit. So he's just stuck trying to prime the pump of the conservative outrage machine by filming segments instead. Yes.
True.
Yes. I thank you, Menzies, for this comparison. Wonderful, you're doing a great job. You're so skilled at your work.
Austin Powers. So, yeah, let's ban prime ministers doing pirouettes and donning red roses, shall we? But back to
Why?
Kim. While there is much to complain about when it comes to this tyrant, the black leather trench coat ban really struck a nerve with me, folks. Just think of the tagline from
My
Jaws
God.
4. This time,
Starving
it's
the masses
personal.
fine.
Starving the mass is fine, but now it's personal. You see, that's. I mean, David Menzies doesn't care about people.
You don't come from my leather jacket, damn it.
Why the rose? The only thing he hates about the rose is because Pierre Elliott Trudeau put a rose in his jacket. That's it. That's it.
And he hates Rose Twitter.
I think David Menzies does not use Twitter. I'm sure he has a Twitter account, and he has not blocked me from it yet. At least not as I'm aware. But I don't think he uses it that often. Jaws 4 was so shit.
You see, my beloved black leather trench coat dates back to the 90s, and I've been wearing it for a whole lot longer than Kim Jong-Un has been wearing his
How do you
trench
know that?
coat.
Fuck,
I
he's
wore
bitter
it
about this.
I wore it first.
I was a trendsetter.
David Menzies is a fucking hipster. A dictator hipster? I don't know.
Dixter?
No, to be honest, a Dixter. To be honest, I'm pretty sure trench coats predate both of them.
They've been around at least
Pretty
since
sure.
the 70s.
I wonder, like, is there a date to the? I'm sure they go back to the 1800s. That would not surprise
probably,
me.
Yeah.
Let's type in here trench coat.
I guess you can maybe like argue what style. Like, there's been different designs, but like, yeah, overall, they've been around for at least 100 years that I can remember.
I mean, they go back at least to World War One, according to this history here.
Well,
The
it's in the
trench
name
coat
too.
was
so.
developed as an alternative to the heavy serge greatcoats worn by British and French soldiers in the First World War. Okay, yeah, there you go. There you go. So, unless David is almost 100, I'm sure people made it a trend before he.
I've never set foot on North Korean soil, but I did get as far as the demilitarized zone some 10 years ago. And if I ever go back...
Wait, what? He actually went there?
Apparently. I don't know. But he only went up
Shit.
to the demilitarized zone. He didn't cross.
Pussy.
Which is yeah.
Well, we're
I was
gonna
gonna say, it's like that's more common thing to do. Like the DMZ is like the more common place to be, like journalism or whatever, even standard person, like common person wise. But yeah,
My beloved leather trench coat ensures my legs don't get scratched while I stand in bushes doing my field work. Oh my God.
Ever go back, I will yell across the no man's land that is the DMZ, paraphrasing the classic Charlton Heston line regarding gun control. I'll give you my black leather trench coat when you pry it from my cold, dead hands. And yeah, folks, like I said, I'll make this proclamation from the south side of the Korean border, because we all know what happens to those making impolite statements on the north side. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies.
Why? Like
what?
What was this? Who's working for them now that decided that this was a great editorial decision?
I'll give you my
You
black
cannot
leather
sway
trench
me
coat
to disagree that this is performance art.
Like, there's even that's weird that like you like fucking his eyes are fucking
they're dead. Yeah, didn't quite blend well.
But it's like even watch like the glitch like or like the screen goes black before it even like pops up.
You pry it.
Like there's a black flash, then the thing comes in.
Cold, dead hands.
And like why? That was a decision made, and then they care so little about David Menzies' content that like they had that done, and they were just like, Yeah,
Release it.
let's
Good
let
to
it
go.
go.
Good. Give her.
What was it? There was a piece recently as well where they literally caught David Menzies off half sentence before he ended his segment, and they just left it in.
Hello, my rebels. Hello, my rebels. I'm a good boy. I'm a weirdo.